I recommend you read Time magazine. What happens when you get left at the altar?
I just knew before he said a word that the wedding wasn't going to happen. And then he said the 5 words that changed my life forever. I just cannot do it. Wouldn't you feel really bad if one of us did get left at the altar?
I would feel very bad, but at least I'd have a great story to tell every time the wedding came up in conversation. What happens to the reception, I wonder? You still have the room and food. You should probably still have the party. It might be a good place for the jilted party to meet someone new. Your hair would be already done, and usually it's the last time the woman is skinny for the rest of her life.
My mom's friend recently went to a party that was supposed to be a wedding. I think it got called off a couple weeks earlier, and there were a lot of out-of-town people that already had flights booked, so I think the parents just had a big party.
That's terrible, but it's also funny. I actually have a much worse story from last week from the office, but it requires 2 props from the office to tell it properly. Maybe when you drop off the guillotine.
I'm intrigued. Are you just trying to get the paper cutter back?
No, it's a genuinely horrible story. Worse than when I took the crutches from the 75-year-old 9/11th truther lady and threw her out of my office. Still, I can't imagine what happens at these Spanish weddings that requires your mother to take 2 weeks off of work with my paper cutter. Confetti maybe. I was thinking back to my cousin's wedding, and I really haven't been to a Spanish wedding. She has no contact with her father's family, and the bride always has more guests than the groom, so that was really more of an Irish trash wedding. And when the Cubans got married, it was in Florida when I was a teenager, so I didn't attend those.
Can I have a hint about the story? I'll bring the paper cutter back next week. The confetti does look like fun, but that's not what we were making. You'll be in for some fun if you've never been to a Spanish wedding. Make sure you bring your dancing shoes.
I'll be bringing my ski shoes. There's not enough tequila in North America to get me to dance. As for a hint, you're very fortunate that this did not happen the year you kept my phone in the trunk of your car.
You don't seem like the skiing type. I bet it won't take that much tequila for Wendy to dance. Did you book a room?
I'm not the skiing type. It won't take much tequila for Wendy to dance, and Bazan Bucks has taken care of the room.
Okay. Caps Locks would like to know when the reenactment is taking place. Preferably not on a Tuesday or Thursday so she can attend.